Abstract and randomness may be good for paintings and parties, but it's not very good for life. This is Chris Shoemaker, also known as Yehuda Ben Shomer, and welcome to the Daily Drosh. Today's Daily Drosh is taken from Proverbs chapter 23, and I'm going to be reading several verses. Verse 12 says, in God's Word translation, "Live a more disciplined life, and listen carefully to words of knowledge." And if you jump down to verse 23, it says, "Buy truth, and do not sell it. That is, buy wisdom, discipline, and understanding." I recently spoke with a friend of mine who was totally stressed out. They were totally overwhelmed with things that were going on in their life, and they sat down with me just to kind of talk out loud, think out loud, and process. And they come to the conclusion, I need to have structure in my life. I need to have a routine. Because without structure and without discipline and without a routine in life, my friend began to take on more than they can chew. They thought, oh, I can handle this, and oh, it's no problem. I can take a little bit of this over here and a little bit of that over there. And all of a sudden, all the responsibilities and things they were doing was just overwhelming, and they got stressed out to the point where they had a panic attack and mistook it for a heart attack. That was how stressed they were because of the randomness and abstractness of life, and not having any discipline or routine, but just kind of living and flying by the seat of your pants. It may be one thing if you're a kid and you're playing outside, and randomness and flying by the seat of your pants is an adventure and it's fun. It might be good for abstract paintings and for parties, but it's not good for practical life, because we need discipline. We need a routine. The Apostle Paul said, let everything be done in decency and in order. And by the created order itself, God set us an example that there has to be an order to things, because it says in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without form and void. In other words, it was chaos, and there was randomness, and there was no structure. But when God created the world and began to put structure to it and order to it, then that's when life flourished. That's when paradise was created. So if we want life and paradise and goodness and things to come in our life, we need to live a more disciplined life. We need to have structure. We need to have, a skeletal structure of something in order to order our lives. A certain time you get up in the morning, a certain time you go to bed, a certain time you do your devotions, a certain time that you have your lunch, a certain time that you do specific errands and chores and tasks. Not saying that you have to, go by the letter and by the hour, because sometimes things will just pop up in your life that you didn't expect, and you got to learn how to go with the flow and be fluid and to shift and change things around if unexpected things pop up, and you have to take care of that right away instead of going by your schedule. Now me, I'm not that fly by the seat of your pants person. I'm a very structured and disciplined person. So my issue is when those unexpected things come up, that I don't get all stressed out and wigged out because this unexpected thing popped up and it messed up my 4 o'clock appointment, right? So I got to learn to go with the flow. So there's a balance. There's a healthy balance. And so have a skeletal structure of a disciplined schedule and routine in your daily life that makes room and allowances for things to pop up, or things to shift by a half hour, give or take. But when you do, it says in the scriptures, it says, live a more disciplined life and listen carefully to words of knowledge. If things are in chaos or in disorder, you can't gain knowledge, because you're not in a place where you can hear, listen, or understand knowledge. You're preoccupied with all the chaos and mess. And then it also says, buy the truth. Truth is found in discipline. Truth is found in structure. Buy the truth and do not sell it. That is, and this is the definition of truth, buy wisdom. Because it says buy truth, so it defines what truth is. Buy wisdom, discipline, and understanding. So through wisdom, discipline, that's structure, and understanding, you're going to know what truth is. You're going to get the truth. And so that's one way to help live a stress-free life, is to have discipline and to have structure and a schedule to your life. Hey, thanks so much for listening. Go out there and have a great day. Shalom and Shavua Tov. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press the like button as well as the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and the notification bell that'll let you know every time I make a new video. And don't forget to share this with a friend. Also, visit our website at abrahamsdescendants.com. Thanks. Shalom.